Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Lee Mills. We now know the name of the Madison man who died after competing in Ironman over the weekend. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office has identified him as 51-year-old Dak Bakken. A preliminary autopsy has been conducted to learn his cause of death, but the results are still pending. That photo you saw was from a post for them. Bakken needed medical attention during the bike portion of the race on Sunday. A race attendee and an off-duty police officer helped him until medical crews arrived and took him to the hospital where he later died. A GoFundMe has been set up to support his family, and that site notes that he served in Desert Storm and was the primary breadwinner for his family. We do have a link to the GoFundMe in this story on our website, NBC15.com.